It's a few weeks before Christmas and I'm in the holiday spirit. I'll be working on a 16 by 20 inch hardboard canvas with lots of painting, stenciling, and decoupage. So let's get started. I'm mixing a little bright red into my yellow to make a nice gold color, and then some green into my red to make a darker red. And then it's time to paint my canvas. I start off by putting the regular red all over, and then I'm going to tap in some of that dark red and some of that gold. And then I'm going to come in with a plastic bag and blend it all together. When my canvas is dry, I'm going to mix up a darker red with the green again. Then I'm going to come in here in a second. It's still not dark enough, and I'm going to add in a little bit of my dark gray to make it even darker. And then I'm going to stencil on my background poinsettia flowers. Using the end of my toothpick to put some centers in the middle of the flowers. Got a little piece of craft foam, very thin, out, and a ballpoint pen, and I'm going on the back side of my leaves and pressing in some veins so that they give my right side of my leaves a nice textured look. Now I'm taking my clothespin and I've taken a little piece of plastic bag and wadded it up in my clothespin, and I'm going to dab it into that really dark red and just all over here and there on my flowers to give them a little bit more dimension. Then I'll put out some green, add a little bit of my red to that to make it a little bit different color, and then I'll go in and tap that onto my leaves. Now I'll put a nice coat of Mod Podge on both sides of my leaves and flowers, and then I tap them off with a paper towel just to make sure that I have a nice finish on there and they all have the same texture. And then I'll let them dry on wax paper and they'll peel right off when they're dry. Next I've got my joy letters, and I'm going around the edge with a little bit of antique gold metallic paint. I decide how I want my letters to be, mark them, and then I put some Mod Podge on my canvas all over. Put down my letters, smush with my fingers to get all the air bubbles out. And then I'll tap all over gently with a baby wipe or two just to give me the same finish all over the board and make sure it's nice and even. Now it's time to put my flowers together, and I'm going to use my handy dandy beacon glue that I love, fast grab, and stick my flowers together and then put my little gold balls in the center. And then I'm also going to use the red balls to, I think 3 on each one, yes, on my holly, just to spice it up just a little bit. I decide where I want my flowers on the canvas and mix up a little bit of my green with a little bit of the dark gray to make a darker green. And I'm going in with my dauber and stenciling on some background pine, and just to give a nice background greenery look for my flowers. Now I'm kind of bending and messing with my flowers to give them a nice raised look. Once you have taken paper and Mod Podged it, You can bend them and shape them how you want, and they will stay like that year after year. It's very cool. Thanks for joining me today. If you like this kind of video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I hope to join me next time.